But my name's John Hunter. I run the Cuestars YouTube channel. I'm quite excited to show you this one today. I feel quite strongly about this. When people practice clearing the colours, they start off with the yellow. The only problem with that is to clear the colours from their spots. The first 3 shots that you have to play are the hardest shots. So in my mind, it's better to work the other way around. So you start with the yellow and the black, and then if you're doing that, then you move to the blue, pink and black, and so on. You work your way in reverse through clearing the colours. Now, the routine that I've got on the Cuestars Snooker Academy is called the 105, and you'll see how it's pretty cool the way it works out, that when you've finished this routine and you're potting the final black, you're potting it to make a century. So it makes clearing the colours more fun, I think, as well. So not only are you training this better, but you should be having a bit more excitement with it. And in this video there, I'll put a link to one of our junior players, Dylan Beer, who does this on a Saturday morning without making a mistake. So he goes right through it, and it's fantastic because all the other kids, I think, are all sort of watching and see if he pots his final black. Right then, so to begin with, to start this, I'm looking to pot the pink and black. Now, if I'm a right-hander, I'll be playing the blue to get this side of the table on the pink, because if I'm short, I can reach across where the other side I can't. So you'll find right-handers will want their cue ball this side, and left-handers will want the cue ball the other side. So I've made it as easy as possible because, as I said, this is just about training, keep it simple. So I'm looking to roll this straight pink in. Again, just a plain ball shot, and just try and get nice on the black. So as straight on the black as I can do, and then just concentrate and make sure I pot the black. Now, depending on what level you are, will determine how you want to do this training. So for me, if I'm doing this training, then if I miss, I go back and start again. Okay, so my running score is 13. Just got to track down the blue. There we go. Sorted that out well, didn't I? Had that to hand. Here we go. That's it. Found it. Right. So as I said, because I'm right-handed, and I'll be playing the brown in a minute off this cushion towards the blue, I'm placing my cue ball in the sort of ideal place. So again, this is nice. If I pot this, the white just goes nicely towards the pink. Okay, again, if I'm straight on that pink, that's fine, which I am. So I can just roll that through for the black. Okay, and then again, the straight I am on the black, the more chance I've got of potting it. Again, I get my hand on the table as well, which is important too. Okay, right, so the running total now is 31. And now I pop the brown on its spot, and I put the cue ball, place the cue ball by hand. And again, here, this is a learning point I can make to you. Want a 3/4 ball brown, so I can punch it in, come off the side cushion towards the blue. Nearly all the professional players do that. The reason they do that is they've got their white coming towards the blue, and there's less chance of going past the blue. If you stun or screw up in that direction, then there's a chance you get the wrong side of the blue, and that's the worst you can do here. Get the wrong side of the blue, you're having to take the white away from the pink and back to the pink. And lots of times you'll see players fall the wrong side of the blue, and their opportunity to clear the table, win a match, might be gone, because it's such a big difference. If you can get good position, then easy to get the pink. Wrong position, especially if you're going, as I say, this down towards the bottom cushion, then you're in big trouble. Okay, a little bit on the soft side, but not too bad, not too bad. I would like that white away from the cushion more, but it's okay, it's okay. I'll just drop this in gently. Okay, and again, I think I've fallen straight on the pink. Yeah, pretty much. Well, yeah. Well, always makes the job a bit easier. Again, the cube hasn't got far to travel, and I've got my black right, so I can get my hand on the table. Okay, right, so far so good. So according to my maths, I think that we're up to 53 now. Right, so now again, depending on your standard, what you can do is you can just set yourself the challenge of doing the pink and the black, then the blue, pink and black, and work your way back that way. And it could, you know, you could do that over several weeks, however long it takes to achieve it. You know, that's fine. Right, so now we're getting to the tricky shots. We just played the tricky brown to blue. Now, for me, the ideal sort of place to be would be about here. This would be perfect. I've got just a little bit of angle on the green, which works to my advantage. It just, again, it gives me a little bit more area to place to get the cue ball. And remember, I'm trying to leave myself that 3/4 brown, which I had when I could put the hand on the table. Okay, I've just pulled that back a little bit too much. Didn't mean to get as much backspin on that. Now, I could here, as I'm straighter on the brown, try and screw up into this area, but I still prefer to play the punch shot off the side cushion. What I do know, I can widen this angle by hitting it a bit firmer. So it just feels a nicer shot. I can a solid hit on it, and again, I've got more confidence then and not getting the wrong side of blue. All right, so you can see I've still achieved that position with that shot. Just feels better than me. I mean, other players might be happier stunning that up, screwing that up for the blue. Okay, so again, just need to drop this in softly. All right, and this time just a little bit above the pink, which is not a problem. Again, I'm not moving my cue ball far, just a little stun shot down for the black. Okay, again, a little bit high on the black, but not too bad. And so the most important thing, again, I can get my hand on the table. There we go. Just play it nice softly, make the pocket bigger. Right then, so we now get to the yellow. So the running total now, actually I've got a thing, I've got 78 in my head, but I'm not sure that's right. Don't think it is it? So, right in the blue. In fact, it is 78. Right, so now I finally reached the yellow, but the good news is I've reached it having played all the other shots. So I've sort of built up to this moment. That's not to say this isn't still difficult, and that's why I say what you'll do, depending on your level, you might reach this point after a few weeks or a few months. And then of course, I think we've got one of our junior players who's got to this point a few times and then missed a yellow. So so you're going to have like a best score on this. So it might be 78. You might have got to this point but not been able to get further, or you might get to this point and then put the yellow and the green or something, miss the brown, in which case you'd got to 83. So the idea is you're trying to get to that 100 mark, trying to achieve that 100 score, 105 score I should say. Now this yellow, again, I've got my hand on the table, and what I like to do is punch it and get close to the green. There's a danger here, if I'm too low on the cue ball, I can lose the cue ball. so I can lose it off here, and I don't want to do that. I want to keep closer, so it's important you don't hit the cue ball too low here. Try and punch it off and keep close to the green. Okay, you can see there where I brought that cue ball down that angle. It's very easy to lose your white, and the closer you are to the green, the better it is, especially if you're clearing up to win a match. Now I've got a little bit too much angle on the screen, so I will use the side cushion. Okay, and again I'm looking for that 3/4 ball angle, a little bit shy of that. So this one is the one I don't like so much, because you always feel like you're half hitting this. Yeah, it never feels good, that shot. Always a bit of a twitcher, but I've played it okay. But I like to be straighter on the brown actually than that. Oh, I nearly messed that up. That was a worrying moment, and because I've potted it this side of the pocket, I'm now the wrong side of the pink, but it's not too bad. Now I could be greedier and I could pot this and come across this side of the table. If you're going to do a shot like that in a match, do it when the frame's won. It looks great, yeah. Just fly it across there with maybe even a little bit of side, get a bit of an arc on it, do a bit of a trump. But if you still need the pink and black to win the game, then make sure, as I say, you just give yourself a shot of the black. Again, I'll poke that a bit, didn't that well. Right then, so I'm on 98. So it's this one then to make the 105. So hopefully I won't tip Chira into it. You never know. No, I didn't. Phew. Anyway, there you go. So that's a 105. I hope you enjoyed that. And that, I think, it's a cool way to practice learning how to clear the colours. So for players learning to play the game, for coaches that are trying to sort of help their trainees, help improve their play, yeah, perhaps, you know, give that a try. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching that video, watching the video. Please, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the Cuestars YouTube channel, and also if you could give the video a like. I understand that all helps. It gets shown, you know, YouTube will show it to more players out there. Anyway, I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.